moving on to let's power rank the remaining teams. One thing that I have in common for power ranking my teams and quarterbacks is I have the Rams at the bottom and I have Goff at the bottom. I think he's the least capable of these quarterbacks.
You know what's really funny is I have the Rams at the top. All right. Continue.
So if Goff is agreed to be the least talented and capable of the 4 quarterbacks, who's the third on the power ranking list?
For me, I have this isn't fair. Because
they're all outstanding.
Those
three is
tough ranking.
Mahomes is third to me, and that's only because I had to put him somewhere. The reason, and I'll get to my reasoning, like why. To me, 1 and 2 are interchangeable, but Mahomes is third, even though I talked about how great he is and like making phenomenal plays. And he has that win against the Colts. He's still unproven to me, and the top 2 each have a Super Bowl win. One of them has 5, but unfortunately, yeah, he's in third place for me.
Wow. See, I have Mahomes at number 1.
I have Mahomes at number 1 as well.
I see him. He's confident.
Legacy,
he won a game.
Legacy means something.
Legacy means
but
something.
It doesn't matter in one game.
And that's why I have Brady at number
best
2.
Quarterback. That's what it's Mahomes. He's got the most skills. He's got the best skill set.
Yeah,
of all
power ranking. It's current. It's right now.
Yeah.
It's who has the ability right now to go out there and do it. And I think
One
Mahomes
game.
is the best. And then because of the dominance last week, I have Brady at 2.
You have the exact same ranking.
I have,
Yeah.
I have Brady.
I have Mahomes, Brady, Breeze.
I have
Goff.
That's
Brady 1 and Breeze 2. The reason is Brady's 1 is because it's
Legacy.
legacy,
He's been there, he's done
experience.
it,
He
right.
knows what he's doing, and Breeze is the same thing. He's a veteran quarterback. He's won playoff games. He knows how to do it. But and again, I hate this because I hate based on my own metrics in my brain, I had to put Mahomes third. It's hard because Goff is the worst of the bunch. And I don't think he's that bad as you claim he is.
I'm not saying he's bad. He's
just system quarterback.
He's a top 20 quarterback. He's one of the good starting quarterbacks, but he's not a Pro Bowl level quarterback.
Whatever. No, he's not.
All right, so interesting here. Let's get into teams because I think we all will differ in this. Like I
Yeah.
said, I have the Rams at the bottom.
I have the Rams at number 1.
I don't see what made them special or different this week. They grinded it out. They won a low-scoring game.
Paul Rubidoux wins don't matter apparently. So.
I mean, it's playoffs, man.
Who's
Throw
number
out the
1
record
for you?
book.
Who's number 1 for you, Chiefs?
My top team is the Saints right now.
The Saints
I think
number
they're very confident. The road to the
You have
Super Bowl is
Saints
going
number
through-
1.
one. No.
It's going through the Superdome, man.
All right, so you have Saints. I have Rams. Who do you have?
Number 1 team, I have Kansas City. Chiefs, I really like that.
That's
Mahomes,
a
so
good pick.
I can't disagree with that. you know?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough to go against.
Chiefs
him right
are
now.
Chiefs are my number 2.
My number 2 is New England. I think they're saying we are the underdog, and it's making them more. It's interesting because it's paradoxical. They're saying bet against us. They're saying we're the underdog, and it's making them more confident.
So you have the Patriots as the better team, but the Chiefs is winning the game. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's power ranking, man. I have the Chiefs as the number 3 team right now, as I see the teams coming into Sunday. But I see the Chiefs winning because they're playing at home and they do have some confidence, and Pat's arm is very special. Yeah. So my power ranking disagrees with who I think is going to win.
My number 2 is the Chiefs. Like I said, number 3 is the Patriots. I think this, to me, the way I saw it was, I thought this was the year that they were really going to get knocked off their throne, and I thought they were going to lose to the Chargers. And 35-7 at halftime. I don't know why I was dumb enough to go against the Patriots and think they were any better than what they. Even though I said they would make it to an AFC Championship, which is the real paradox of it, because I was like, I think they will, but at least the Chargers will make it interesting or maybe upset them. No, that game was over halftime. I think the only reason they lose the game against the Chiefs is because it's in Arrowhead. If it were in Foxborough, I don't know if I'd take the Chiefs as good as they
Mahomes
are.
lost in Foxborough, right?
Yeah. I have Kansas City at number 1. I have the Rams at 2nd, New Orleans at 3, and then New England at 4.
See, that's just,
I like New Orleans' team. I think the Rams are better, but I do think that, especially Michael Thomas is a beast. He can't be.
It's going to be really
stopped.
interesting,
That's
that
why I
battle
think-
with him. In
That's
the
why I
secondary.
think they're a better team than New England, because New England doesn't have a guy like that.
They
don't have
lost
Alvin-
him.
they don't
Josh
have
Gordon,
Alvin-
Joshua
yeah,
Flash was the man
exactly.
this year.
They don't have.
And then
They
they
don't
got
have
rid of
Michael
him.
Thomas or Alvin Kamara.
He can't stay off the weed.
stay off the weed. Yeah. And I have the Saints at 4 because I have nowhere to put them. I mean, it's a weird thing because I think
There should be teams below these teams.
right.
It's hard to put any of these teams.
And
at
that's
bottom
the
of power
thing is
rankings.
I
Like,
really
New England's not the worst
well,
team.
you know, we're down to
but
the top
we're at
Right.
4 teams. Yep.
Right.
and that's the thing. And anybody that complains when the 1 and 2 seeds get into the championship game, I'm like, what do you? These are the 4 best teams in the league right
It's
now.
hard. We're nitpicking at anything we
Yeah,
say
exactly.
here because these are the best 4
They're
teams.
the 4 best teams, and clearly I have a little
The
bit.
Chargers were one of the 4 best, but that's
Yep.
fine.
You know why they didn't win? Philip Rivers.
Oh no,
It was the
it was
defense.
the game plan and their
Yeah.
defense. Just the Patriots, like the game was over by the end.
They
of the
didn't
first
show up.
quarter.
It wasn't Philip Rivers' fault.
Yeah. All right.
You know, I want to clear that up. I'm sure he's a great guy. I don't mean to just. I know he doesn't listen
I've
to
heard
the show.
he's one of the biggest trash talkers in the NFL, and it's all clean.
No, he's funny. If you ever listen to him mic'd
that's
up,
funny.
it's
Yeah.
some of the funniest stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm leaning so hard on the Rams. Maybe it's because I really want the NFC team. Like, I don't know.
Well, we'll find out here, and no matter what happens, it's going to be a fun Super Bowl prediction because any of these matchups
Yep.
will be a good matchup.
Okay, so what? Here's a question for you, Paul. If it's Saints Chiefs, who wins?
Saints. I said Saints.
You did say that? Okay,
Yeah.
I maybe said that. To me, if it's Rams Chiefs, I gotta give. Maybe I'm a closet LA Rams fan, but
So based off of your 2 wins for this weekend, who would win next weekend?
yeah, who would win in the Super Bowl? And I think the Rams would beat the Chiefs in my Super Bowl.
What about you, Brandon? Who do you
I
have?
have the
for this
Rams
week?
Chiefs. I would say the Chiefs beat the Rams.
Really?
Yeah.
So we all have based on our predictions for this weekend, we all have different Super Bowl winners. This will be really interesting.
But then if the Patriots win, we're all picking against the Patriots, right?
Oh no, I'm
'Cause
picking,
none of us
I'm
wanna
picking the
see-
Patriots.
win, I'd
If the
pick the
Patriots
Patriots
win, I'm taking the
probably.
You wanna
Patriots.
see
That's it.
Tom Brady
No,
getting a 6th ring.
it's not what I want. It's what they're
It's
capable
what's
of
gonna
doing.
happen.
It's what Belichick can do.
That's what you said last year, and the Eagles won.
It's like I don't. There's a lot of people that
All
don't
you
win.
have to do is follow the blueprint of the Eagles, and you will beat the Patriots.
All right, let me
All you
just
have to
pay
do
my
is have the
backup
four-
$20 million real
Yeah, I
quick.
just have to have the 4 best defensive linemen and
Hey, man!
these
If,
huge receivers
if
on the
it's
outside.
the Rams, you have
None of us
Aaron
have
Donald
those.
and you have Sue.
You're right. The Rams have that, but
Yeah,
they don't have.
Rams
Alshon
would lose
Jeffrey
to
on
the
outside.
they have
Patriots-
Akeem Talib, Marcus Peters. They got a good defense.
No,
Rams
I'm
would
not
lose
saying
to the
that.
Patriots because the Patriots would say, "Oh, cool, we'll play a shootout with you," and then they're going to do that thing where they can just
If
slightly
it's-
outplay you.
I can
a
understand
shootout.
They
that.
beat you one.
If it's-
one
New England
play.
would beat the Rams.
If it's Goff against Brady, you're gonna take Brady.
Brady. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But if it's Breeze against Brady, it's a different story.
They're
I
both
can
products
understand
of the
it.
system. All
Yeah,
right.
because 5 Super. Shut up. Just shut your mouth. Shut your damn.